Alright. Any information you guys need to know before the game starts?
Yeah. I finally thought up a patron, and
Alright.
I was wanting to see if you cared if it was a god of contracts.
No, you can have a god of contracts.
Awesome.
I don't see why you wouldn't. There's only one country where only one god is worshipped. Hello? Just get disconnected. It looks like. Hello? Okay, it looked like I got disconnected there for a second. By the way, if I do get disconnected, let me know so I can switch some things around. Yeah, actually, let me test this real quick. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot more background noise now.
Yep, I'm gonna try. I'm switching. See, I'm just switch over to the computer. The headset works on the unit or not? Can you hear me?
Yes.
No echo, no nothing.
No echo, no nothing.
All right. Leave the phone off, then turn down this music a little. Okay. All right. I need you three to roll me a d20. It's a flat d20.
17.
Regular 20.
Damn.
Great way to start the game. Alright. So what has happened is you guys have been dragged off to some unknown location from your respective areas. You have none of your weapons, none of your clothes, none of your items, nothing. Everything has been stripped from you. Gold, jewelry, it's all gone. Besides this, as you're waking up, you hear screams and talks of orcs. Steve and Mallorin are the only ones who got it. Steve, you know that they are actively sacrificing people here to summon some kind of deity. Mallorin, you know that you guys will be the last batch.
Okay.
Yep. And you just wake up when you wake up.
Are we all in the same room?
No, you guys. I'm moving your map right now. You guys are in your own cells, but you know there are other people because you've heard. Oh, Olten, you're in the wrong cell. Sorry about that. Yeah, you might be able to see each other. This one over here. Sorry, Mallorin.
Oh, God.
Give it a second.
Oh, God.
There you go, guys. You're in the right cells now. You guys were chained up, but the chains were released as if by magic. And you can actively hear the guards talking. If you can see them, you know what they look like. They just seem to speak common. And they are talking about how you guys will be sacrificed within the next 2 hours. They are speaking common. Everyone's awake. If you can see each other, you can see each other.
What do I... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright, can I do a perception check to see if I hear more than the two guards that I can see at this moment?
Yes, go ahead. With a 16, you can actively hear these two talking. You hear some movement coming from southwards of your cage. So coming from that way, you'd assume that there's either two guards shaking the doors, or that they are locking someone up. And to the north of you, you can hear what sounds like a giant metal door opening and closing. And the only reason you can tell when it's open is the screams sound louder when it's open and more silent when they're closed.
Okay. And can I just quickly check if this cell door is still locked?
Yes, as you push on it, you can see that it is locked.
Do I perceive anything else than he does?
This is an active perception check, so go ahead and roll.
All right.
Yes. Now remember, you guys don't know anything he has perceived, as you guys
Yeah.
are all different characters.
Oh, look, my passive.
You just roll. It's not a passive.
Yeah.
No, go into your character sheet. There's a thing that says perception on
Yeah,
the
it
left.
says skills. It's under your saving throws and proficiency bonus and all that next to your stats.
So it starts with like acrobatics or athletics, and then as it goes down, there
And then
you
you'll
just click
see a
the word
perception.
perception.
Oh, wow.
All right. You know you have been drugged and/or poisoned, whichever one knocks you out. You have been drugged somewhere else, and you are in a cell. You might have a light headache. Malarin, you know everything I told Zuko. It's
All
Zuko,
right.
right? Not
Yeah, Zuko.
okay. You know everything I've told Zuko, and you also know that you guys were unlocked due to a lever.
Okay.
A lever being pulled unlocked your shackles.
All right. Let me see here.
He's on his way. Yours are all unlocked, dude. Yep. You actually do see him. You won't know his name, but you actually can see him. I can tell you right now, you've not actively seen him before. Yeah. Unless you guys don't have the character background together, right? Okay, cool. That's Malarin and Shep. Yeah. Roll me insight. He is not actively trying to eat you.
Do I know anything specifically about orcs?
You would know that they are green. They travel in tribes. You might know some of their gods. It's more of a religion check than anything, but
Okay. Could I make a religion check to see what type of god would require this ritual?
yeah, go ahead and make a religion check.
17.
With a 17, you do not believe it is Grumsh.
Okay.
You don't see any markings right now, but you can think of a pantheon of gods who require sacrifices to be summoned. You would even assume with a 17 that they could just be summoning a demon who requires sacrifices.
All right. Can I see from my cell, is that orc talking?
They are actively talking to each other in common.
I'm within hearing distance.
You are within hearing distance. They're not
Okay.
trying to hide anything.
Okay.
Fine.
Can I see if either of them carry a set of keys?
Yeah, go ahead and give me passive perception.
Passive or just simple?
Just the regular perception, perception checks.
Oh, baby.
I was looking at your guys' passives. Yeah, you see that neither of them have a set of keys on them. You do see that you can see that they have not eaten in a while. They look like bones with skin on them.
Oh, really?
Other than that, what cell are you in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're in cell. In cell 8, you see in the cell you're in, Zuko, you see writing on the wall. Do you speak Elven?
No.
You cannot read it.
That's in my cell?
That's in your cell. On the left wall. Roll me perception. And you're actively searching for stuff in your cell, right?
I'm going to do the same.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a more aggressive course of action.
Oh wow.
Malarin with an 8. You don't notice anything. Oltin with a 14. You realize that one of the shackles that was holding you, that has released you, you could pull off and maybe make a makeshift weapon out of. Yep. Well, you got to pull it off first.
So
if you walk up towards the doors in these 2 squares, you would probably be able to see that there is indeed someone within shot. Maybe this one will give you more. That square right there. Alright, so roll me stealth, and then roll me athletics. See if you can get it off stealthily. You are not stealthy.
not stealthy.
Go ahead and roll athletics.
While he's doing whatever he's doing, that I probably noticed because he's right in my face, can I try to cause a distraction real fast?
Yeah, you can try to cause a distraction. What are you gonna do?
Well, my abilities as a mystic don't require any components, vocals, or somatics. So I'm just gonna cast Mind Thrust at this one over here. And he cannot understand the point of origin of the spell because there's like no I'm not doing anything aside from just popping that shit in his brain pretty much.
All right, go ahead and cast.
Click.
Yeah, you should just be able to click it. It should pop up.
Yeah, it's not working.
No. Is it not working at all for you, Zuko?
Not work. No.
Yeah, there. Yeah, that's weird. Alright, so use intelligence save of 14 or take 10 damage. So let's save. It got a 5. It's going to take 10 points of damage.
I'm just going to casually just walk around the cell and wait for another opportunity to cast it again.
So as you get this off, yep. You got it off this chain. You have this chain. You didn't do it off stealthily. It was clinking the whole time. This orc walks over. He was not hit with anything, and he's gonna see you holding the chain. He's gonna be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" This other orc who just took damage is going to look for an intruder. You are to be sacrificed to our great god in hopes of summoning him. We cannot speak his name. But he does not have a set of keys on him. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna be like, "What are you doing with those chains?"
Yeah, I'm hearing all of this, correct?
Yeah, they're being pretty loud about it.
I'm gonna cast light, like right here in the hallway.
What does light have? Does light have a component?
Let me see.
Double check.
Let me see. Bells. Yes, it does.
Okay. So you don't have any of your components on you at the moment.
Well, if that's the case. See if I can't do something that requires some components.
It's just cantrips.
Yeah, like light and sleep. Sleep takes like a pinch of sand.
Oh.
Yeah.
A vocal, somatic, and material.
The ones that just have VNS are just vocal and somatic. That means they don't take a material, but anyone with an M takes a material. Well, normally you have a focus or something. 5e makes it real easy.
Well, while he's talking to the guy in the cell in front of me, I'm going to just sit back, lay down, like just sitting back on the wall, and I'm gonna cast Spine Thrust again on this dude this time.
All right, go ahead and cast it. Mallory, are you doing anything else? Why you? I'm sure you're looking at your spells.
How sturdy does this door look?
The door is wooden frame with metal rods going down through them. Let's see if he saved. Intelligence save. Nope, he takes 8 damage. Good.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
That doesn't take a verbal somatic. I mean, that only takes verbal and somatic, correct?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, does a 7 hit a door?
I mean, you definitely have casted it. The 7 misses the door
All right.
magically. What did you conjure? Did you conjure a sword, a mace?
It's a hammer.
It's a hammer.
Yes.
All right. Let's throw that in there. Give you ability to move that. You know, you don't have to conjure it in the cell. All right.
Okay. Then it's definitely going to be here. I don't have control over the token. There you go.
You should have control over it now. Oh wait, hold on. Let me fix that again. Try moving it now.
There we go.
Okay. All right. So as you hit this guy with mind thrust, he looks around and he goes, "Who hit me? What is going on?" It is Cotton. Yep. You all are wearing just regular cotton, like prisoner outfits. They're not jumpsuits because they didn't have them back in the day. It's like a shirt and some pants.
Well, if he's just standing there like an idiot, I'm going to cast it again.
He's desperately looking around. See.
I'm gonna be scratching my knee.
And as you talk to him again, he grabs it out. He goes, "Something isn't physically attacking me." As he takes 5 more damage. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna be like, "My god is the best god," and he's gonna. He looks at you and he spits in your direction as he walks off.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing that spiritual weapon again at the door and hopefully hit it this time.
All right, you haven't made any noise because you haven't hit. You feel like you've hit this door. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
All right, everyone hears a loud metal hitting wood. I have a sound effect for that somewhere. Here we go. All right. As this metal hits this wood, you hear what sounds like multiple orcs come running. This is now the time for turn order.
Awesome.
There is a arm-sized hole in your door.
Sweet. Oh, even sweeter. What?
Oh, that's that. I meant to ask, Zuku, why is your initiative have a negative 0.91?
Oh, it's just the tiebreaker for one of the initiatives the same. Since my dexterity is -1, then it puts me below those who have 0 and above.
Yeah, but why is it? I didn't understand why it's negative.
Oh, I put it myself just so, you know.
I'll just change that to 0. I look at the dexes when I put in turn order.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. There we go. All right, it doesn't matter. I got an 8. All right, and we'll just put that at 7.
I technically still have an action.
You do.
Yeah, because it's a bonus action to command a spiritual weapon.
You're still sitting on an action. All right.
I'm just gonna try and kick this door down.
They would be coming. Everyone would know. For you two, they're be coming from that direction.
I'm actually gonna like look through the hole in my door and hold my action till I see an orc.
Okay, you're gonna hold your action.
Yeah.
All right. Remember, you don't have any of your weapons currently.
Sure, go ahead.
Are you at your computer, Sheepley?
Yeah, and it's Shepley.
Oh, Shep. Yeah.
It's cool.
Roll initiative when you get in.
Sure.
You have just woken up.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, I didn't select my token.
Fine, I got it.
Alright, sure.
All right, so you have woken up to a loud bang. Mylorin, it is your go. Are you just gonna continue to hold your action?
Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna hold my action. Actually, no, because I can see out here, so I'm gonna move that there, and then
Alright.
hold my action.
This orc comes running towards you guys. You got 30. 30 is right there. And he sees your floating weapon, and he goes, "What the hell?" And it is Zuko's turn.
All right. Just gonna casually. Actually, I don't even need to move. I'm going to mind thrust the same dude over there.
All right. All right. And he has saved, negating a whopping 2 damage.
And then. I'm just going to bonus action, put my focus on 2 Crown of Disgust.
All right.
That's gonna be my turn.
She will run up towards here. 15, 30. Shepley, it's your go.
Okay, so I move up to the edge of my cell, and I see. Do I see like projectiles? Also, who are they shooting at?
Use mind thrust again, right? That's just mental psychic damage. No,
Yeah.
visual. You would hear orcs screaming in pain. When you woke up, you would have saw a hammer move from here to there,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a slight hole in this cell.
Do I see Mallorin, right?
Yeah, he's standing there next to the hole.
Mallorin, we know each other, right?
Yes.
Okay. When I look at where is there like a lock, like on the gate in front of Mallorin?
In front of him, you would see that there is no lock. There are just metal bars coming through. It's a wood frame with metal bars coming down. Well, you wouldn't know if they were coming down, but they're there. You know, It's a cell that looks like it does not have a opening inwards or outward.
Okay. Well, basic question: can I blast it open?
You might be able to. Just remember, you have none of your equipment, none of your components.
Okay, let me check real quick. Sorry. Can I cast cantrips? Eldritch Blast is a vocal and somatic, so no materials.
That means you're fine.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna. If there's does it look like I could break something in his gate to open it up?
You might believe if you could do enough damage to the metal bars, they might fall off.
All right. No, I mean I'm gonna. Well, I mean, are these orcs? Are they coming at us to like kill us?
So far, they don't know what's going on at all because
Okay.
there's a floating hammer and someone doing psychic damage. So nothing has been given away.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Actually, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy and make it sound like there's a massive explosion in my cell. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna...
All right, in your cell.
No, actually, no, not on my cell. I'm gonna make it sound like it's next to them, like right behind them.
All right. Let's see. Well, you can actively see them, so you're probably going to use this square right here for your.
Yeah, like this one.
All right, go ahead and you cast Thaumaturgy. They hear the explosion behind them. They all turn around and they look towards what they believe to be the explosion.
So I have a question. How dank is this dungeon?
Like, how does it smell?
Like, I mean, is that... Well, no, continue, because I'll have to wait until my turn to make a perception check or something. So.
All right, cool. Shepley, are you doing anything else besides Thaumaturgy?
I'm gonna fiddle with my door and see so there's like a bar blocking the way.
Yeah, you can fit like your hand and your arm through, but you can't fit any more than that. There's just the metal bars. Like, think of a regular jail cell, but with like no opening.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to do off the bat, so we're gonna leave it at that.
Olton Ford, there's your go. If you are, he walked away. He spit at you and walked away. Yeah. You heard the loud bang, and everyone could hear people running. Sure, roll me a perception check.
Oh wow.
With a 19, you believe there's at minimum 5. 19. You go off the first one.
Yeah.
You go off the first roll, the 19. The second one right there next to it is for disadvantage or advantage. You know there's at least 5. Minimum of 5. You cannot see them. From your cell, it would sound like they're coming from that direction. No, I can actively see the hammer too. Alright. This orc will run forward. She's pretty sure the hammer's the cause of the explosion. In her mind, she runs towards the hammer.
Okay.
Yep. This orc is just staring at where he heard the explosion, and he looks at his friends and he goes, "We should sound the alarm. We might be attacked." Mallory, it's your go.
I still can't see anything. I'm just gonna move the hammer back and hit this door again.
All right.
And hopefully,
as you
do
move the
some
hammer,
damage.
past the orc, she tries to strike at it. Thank you, baby. She tries to strike at it, and her weapon goes through it, and you freely hit the door. Go ahead and roll me attack and damage.
All right.
You believe you've hit the door.
8 damage.
All right. Your door disappears. You see that after this hit, 2 of them bend inwards, and the rest fall downwards through the
Awesome.
wooden frame.
I'm gonna
And it
take
is open.
my movement. Let's get here. All right. I'm gonna stand right here. Turn to this orc lady and say, "With regards, I don't quite like being kidnapped," and inflict wounds. There we go. 14?
That is a miss.
Damn. All right. That's my turn.
All right. This orc yells, "Ah, Percy!" He turns around and he pulls this silver lever. I'm about to hear the background music change. And what you guys hear is this. Where did I put it? Apparently not. Did it not save? Oh, that sucks. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Put the music back on. You hear the sound of an alarm going out, ringing out throughout the entire place you're in.
Okay.
And that's his turn. Zuko, it's your go.
Alright, I'm going to stand up and just casually walk over here. Uh, hmm. Alright, right now I feel pretty safe, so I'm just gonna mind thrust the same dude here as I
Alright.
just go back down and sit.
Let's see. Does he save? No, he got a nat 1. He takes 9 damage. He's looking pretty hurt. That's indicated by the red dot on him. He yells very loudly, we're still being attacked! What's going on?
And that is going to be my turn.
Alright. This orc, she's gonna walk towards Mallorin. Not being able to get past this other orc. Because she's large and in charge. She'll end her turn. Shepley, it is your go.
I turn to Shepley's cell now that I can see him and say, if you could get your decrepit ass in this fight, that would be greatly appreciated.
You are muted.
Whoops. Well, well, that one's gonna be my bad. Okay. So, every spell I have is material. We're gonna,
I mean, you can Eldritch Blast your door.
yeah, pretty much. Or I can, if I take. So, how do you do cones, Mr. DM? What's your? Is some people do them like this?
I'll give you a thing. Go to the square next to you.
Sure.
Alright, a cone is 1, 3, and then 5.
Cool.
Okay.
Good to know. That does not work here, but I just wanted to know.
I mean,
So I think I'm just gonna. I can shoot through this door, right?
Yes, you can.
All right, then I think I'm gonna say, I think I am perfectly pleased standing where I am standing, and I'm just gonna hex with my bonus action the guy right in front of me, and I'm gonna Eldritch, and then with my action I'm gonna Eldritch Blast,
Alright.
which I am going to find on my character sheet. It is right there. And then hex damage is does that hit?
You believe that hits?
Alright, I'm going to 9, and then I think hex is d6.
yes.
You can also specify the ability that has disadvantage on.
Oh, yeah.
Strength checks. Alright, so 10 damage. Also, I'm gonna choose to push him 10 feet in a straight line away. So into a wall.
Alright. She flies towards the wall, hits it. Well,
Then I'm gonna take a step back, and that's my end my turn.
yes. You would assume so. As a human, you don't have a lot of room of vision, right? You believe a whisper wouldn't go all the way to him, but if you were to casually speak, he would hear you. Someone else might hear you, but you wouldn't be able to whisper with the alarms going off and with what sounds like battle raging on.
You don't know.
Yeah. Right. You can use your action, Zuku, to reply if you wish.
I can use my next turn's action to reply, you're saying?
No, your reaction.
Oh, my reaction. I mean, to be fair, I don't care about this guy, so I'm just gonna ignore him.
Alright. Yeah. You just hold it like you would. How do I explain this? You just click your character. There you go, you're moving him right there. You can go back one more. Alright. Go ahead and roll Thunderwave. Level 1. If you cast that at level 2 or a different level, it
Increases the damage.
Alright. You cast Thunderwave. Everything in your cell that's not a chain to the ground blows away, and I believe it's 10 feet of you. Right? And everything within 300 feet of you hears this. I believe that's still how Thunderwave works. I'll double check.
You probably need to be closer for that.
Nah, he's I believe it's 10 feet, right?
Oh, it's 15 feet. Never mind.
Yeah, it's 5 every square. You'll hit it. This does some. You can't see it, but you hear your door rattle. You believe you've hit it with either rocks or something. But you believe you have damage. You're just gonna lay on the ground. All right, you lay on the ground, which causes. All right, and so you hiding your hand in your clothes, and you lay down with your back to the cage, to your door. Okay, so you're hiding your hand while you're laying down. So you are technically prone, just to let you know, and you are watching the door. All right, is that the end of your turn? All right, cool. This orc can now move forward. She will move forward to here, next to Mallorin. She will strike at him. Or she can have a fucked up character sheet. What the hell? I just checked all these before we started, too. Oh.
Looks like it only rolled the damage.
It only rolled the damage. Which is weird. Did that roll all of it?
Yes. Yeah. It hits. I take 12.
Yep. And she goes, "You go back in cage." And this orc, he's pretty damaged. He's gonna run away.
Pussy.
He's like, oh no, prisoners.
Aichi, aichi, aichi.
Well, he's been hit with an explosion and a bunch of psychic damage. He doesn't know what's going on. He's taking off. Mallorin, it is your go.
I'm going to move the hammer down here and crash it through that cage door as well.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Does a 13 hit the door?
You believe a 13 hits.
6.
You've caused a small hole within the cage.
All right. And then with my main action, I'm going to cast a cantrip with the use of my class feature.
Okay.
Bam. Whenever I cast a necromancy cantrip, as long as a creature is within 5 feet of the creature that I target, it hits them both. So,
They have to be within 5 feet of each other. So
yeah. So
Okay.
the two above me.
Okay.
14 hit them.
a 14 is a miss.
Oh, wow. Well then, I will end my turn.
This orc here will turn to the woman below him, and he will strike her. Or his fucking character sheet cannot work too.
There we go.
There we go. And he strikes the woman. And that ends his turn. Zuku, it is your go.
Why did he strike the woman?
I don't know. You don't know yet. But you have.
Has
You've
less
seen him
hair.
Yeah, you know there's a woman.
Okay. I am going to prefer it this way. Okay. I am going to cast the Wall of Repulsion, and I'm going to draw it in a second. Yeah, right.
That's it. No bonus actions.
Nope. I'm just gonna chill at the cell door.
She has been struck. Turns around to strike back at him. She yells, "Why do you strike me, Sword Gregory?"
Oh, Jesus.
And she fucking damages Sir Gregory by a lot. Shepley, it's your go.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward. And I'm gonna say, what's your fucking name? Mallorin. Okay, I'm gonna be Mallorin. I do believe that it is in your best interest to move the fuck back right about now. I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos, and give me advantage on my Eldritch Blast. 15. Does that hit?
15 is a miss. Can you roll me a D100, please?
Sure.
I promise you it'll be fine.
50.
Maybe. Depending on what you roll.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, great.
Sorry, I misread the length of my wall. This is the actual wall.
Oh, man.
50. See what 50 gets you.
Yeah.
I'll try to find that table.
I just read it. I can tell you if you'd like.
I'm using I'm deciding on 2 tables right now. I have 2 ready. I have the regular table, and I have the, oh my god, this is fun, don't use this. We're gonna go with whichever one is nicer.
50 is you can't speak for the next minute.
Which
Whenever
means
you try,
you can't cast spells.
pink bubbles float out of your mouth.
That's the one we're using. That's the one
So-
we're using.
So he can't cast spells at all now.
So I think you yeah, none of you see this, I guess, unless you're looking at me, but it's just like, I'm like, Mallorin, I do believe it is in your best interest to move back. And I just I blast, and then I just kind of cough, and just bubbles start flying out of my mouth, in place of spit. And yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Alton Cord. it is
Wait,
your-
we need a. Can you put a timer in the initiative? 10 rounds.
Yeah. 10 rounds. You guys will be done with this by 10 rounds.
Okay.
Alton Cord, it is your go. Yeah. Yes, that is 5. So, in your character sheet, let's open up your character. Here it is. So, close this. You see how you've used 1 level 4 spell? I mean, so you have, that's how many slots you have. So you have 2 at level 2, and you have 3 left at level 1. That's how. Yeah. Basically, once you expend the slots, you can't use them anymore to the long rest. About 5 feet. Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead and roll me investigation. With a 17, you can see that several of the metal tubes in front of you have been damaged, but one has been damaged in particular. It's bent. It's bent. Sorry, that was. You would have to bend 2 of them to. The one that's already been bent the most is the only one that's been bent. The other one just have like small scratches and whatnot on them. They're
I think he might have broken completely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. The door probably has an HP pool. I think that's likely. So, as in, it has an amount of damage it can take before it breaks.
Can you hear me?
I mean,
Sorry.
you're the only one with a weapon. Like improvised or not, so you could use that weapon to start whacking away at it.
Yeah, sorry. Someone in my house just reset the planet. You would believe it's made out of iron, yes. There are no torches. The only source of light are the torches that the orc have.
Just click and hold, and it'll create a circle.
Are you talking about the orc, or are you talking about Zuko? That is, you would believe that is an orc. You can actually see them pretty well. Yeah, I can just control L and see what you exactly see. You can see that orc is in an active fight with someone. All right, go ahead and roll me an attack roll. D20 plus strength.
Yeah. Strength modifier.
Yep, which is -1 for you. All right. With an 11, you believe you hit. Go ahead and roll me a D4 for improvised weapon. All right. It bends slightly, but not enough for you to get through. But it has started to bend. You definitely made a loud noise, but there's a bunch of... You have an alarm going off. There's a bunch of loud noises. You had your thunder wave go off. So some people are kind of deaf. Hey. All right. Alright. This orc will attack Malarin for 9.
Okay.
And she says to you, looking you in the face, she says, "No one escapes the farm." This orc attacks that woman. Oh, this orc has taken off. This orc doesn't need to be an initiative. Malarin, it is your go.
All right. I'll use my bonus action again to hit Shepley's door.
My door. What did it ever do to you exactly? Honestly.
I'm really claustrophobic. I'm more about open spaces.
You believe that is a miss.
All right.
Really? The door has 4 decks? Nah, probably has armor. Never mind.
So if that's the case, I'm going to try again and inflict wounds. A 10 is a miss.
10 is a miss.
All right. I end my turn.
This orc will attack the female orc again and miss. Zuko, it is your go.
I am going to use Mystic Hand to try and pull that lever back into its original position to stop the alarm.
All right. See, is 30 feet of you, 10 pounds. 10 pounds is enough to pull it. All right, so you push it up, and you hear the alarm go off. And you hear what sounds to be a different language over a loud area. If you know Orcish, you know exactly what it says. I don't think anyone in the party does.
Nope.
But, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. This orc will attack this guy, and she will yell, "Your son deserved to be sacrificed." She will hit him for 7. A little orc strife in there. Shepley, it is your go.
So, small clarification on Tides of Chaos. It is anytime before you regain the use of this feature, the DM can have you roll on the Wild Magic Surge table immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell of first level or higher. It was a cantrip, so shouldn't have rolled, never vomited any bubbles.
It's fine.
So, because I'm not muted, I'm gonna cast another Eldritch Blast. Also, do I have I can see this person completely. Like if I can see their entire portrait from where I am now. So
you see him.
Okay, cool. He's the hexed one, right?
She is the hexed one, yes.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna take a Eldritch Blast shot at yonder lady. Which I need to roll. Sorry, I am getting back into it. Boop. For an 8.
Believe it. 8 is a miss.
Damn it.
I can believe it. I can see it.
Is that
And this thing I'm gonna forget a few times. How do you want to do it? If I forget to roll a d20 when I cast a spell, do you want me to just roll it as soon as I remember? Because I didn't do it for Hex.
What's the d20 for?
Hex happened before
every
you did.
time I cast a spell as a wild magic sorcerer, I have to roll a d20. On a 1, a effect on the table happen.
You cast Hex before you?
No, that's all the time. That's 100%.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Roll a d20.
Alright.
Alright, we're good.
You good? Yep. Then your turn.
No, only 1. 1 is the only bad result. Or good result. Who knows?
Or completely terrible fireball, the entire party death result. Has happened.
And I'm gonna end my turn.
Alright. Alton, it is your go.
Oh, I can see you, Alton. I
But
mean,
yeah. You can kind of like see his arm, and like as he weaves in and out, you might see more of him, right? Because they are actively fighting in a 10-foot square. But like you don't see all of him. You only see slight. You don't like you see the orc. You can almost see the orc completely. Yeah. Most likely, yeah, because one doesn't have weapons and the other one is swinging a great sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Yep. You might think he's either the one talking or in a group of people who is fighting, who is talking. You have iron. Other than that, there's some small pebbles in your. They are not. I'm sorry. They're made of like pieces of the wall. All right. You don't have pockets at this time. Okay. 5 seconds. Yeah, it's just some small pebbles, like a small amount of small pebbles. All right, we have a good punt.
D20 plus strength.
-1. D20 -1.
It's -1. Okay?
You have hit. Roll me a D4.
Wait, is he just punching the door, by the way?
Yes, he is.
That, unless you're a monk, that does just your strength damage. You don't roll a dice for that.
I'm allowing.
Improvised weapon.
He has a chain wrapped around his hand. I'm allowing a D4
Okay.
to help in the combat situation going on.
3.
All right. Your door unlocks, and all but the bit ones fall downwards, and you've done enough damage to get out. You won't be able to tell if they've seen or heard. It's pretty dark, but it did not fall down silently. The alarm is off. Yep. You have your movement left, and a minor action, which is like actions that are dictated. Bonus action, sorry. You have your bonus action, which is actions that are dictated that they are bonus actions. Like some people have cantrips that are bonus actions. That would take an action. It would still take an action. Yeah, you can freely move. You might see more. You have 4 squares left to move in this turn. You have 2 squares left to move this turn.
You should totally cast Thunderwave. Why
Just end your
not?
turn then. You're good.
All right, Zuku is in front of you. You guys are separated by a bar. Okay. This orc, she will try to attack Malarin again. Does
Oh
a
my
nine-
god, she missed. Holy crap.
It's not even a natural 20. Look at that.
She missed your Malarin. You're getting pretty good at this dodge. It's a great sword game, and it is your go.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna use my bonus action against that door again.
Yep.
Does a 16 hit the door?
16 hits the door.
The door is a ninja, though.
10 damage.
The door is open.
I'm going to move this here. There we go. And then, hopefully, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
All right.
She's got to make a DC 14 Wisdom save or take 4 necrotic damage.
You mean 1 necrotic damage?
No, if she has taken damage, she takes the 4. She
Okay.
takes the second number if she's had damage inflicted. She takes the first number if she has not taken any damage.
So she's going to take 4 damage. You guys are slowly working her down. She's looking pretty hurt, but not hurt enough that she can't fight.
Yeah.
Do you do anything else?
No, that's my turn.
All right. This orc will swing at this lady orc and miss. He's not good at his job. Zuko, it is your go.
Alright, I'm gonna take a guess and I'm going to Mystic at this lever right there and then hope that it's gonna open all the door cells.
All right. You Mystic hand this lever,
An alarm goes off.
and all of the door cells open up.
And I'm just going to casually walk over here, over here, over here.
His bottom half looks like the snake's tail, and his top half looks like a lizard man.
And that's action. I'm holding that. And
Upon seeing Zuko, I look back at Shepley and say, I do believe one of your demon kin have come to save us.
You don't know that. You know what? Whatever.
That's gonna end my turn.
All right.
You look like a demon, Shepley. I assume that all demons are your brethren.
All right. This orc woman will strike back at this orc man.
I don't really look like a demon.
Miss.
You look like a monster, and
Yeah.
thus in Malloran's eyes, a demon.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I thought you meant literally.
No.
This guy comes running up, and he yells, "Father, I am here to save you!" And Shepley, it is your go.
All right. Well, Shepley says, Malloran, I think I warned you about this to move back. I'm gonna take a step to here, and I am going to cast myself a little bit of burning hands in a cone where the first one is here, and it spreads out from there.
Right. So diagonally.
Actually, wait. Can I take up the same spot as this
The hammer?
thing?
Yes. Yes. you
Okay. Then I'm gonna do that instead,
All right.
and it's a 15-foot cone.
Yep.
Alright. So one. Did it roll?
No, I have not seen it rolled yet.
can. No, it hasn't rolled yet.
Click it again. No. Okay. We'll roll it with my own two hands. Roll 3d6.
Did you try it off of the first page or the spell save?
First page.
Okay. What's the save they have to make?
It is a DC. What's my spell save DC? It's a DC 14 dexterity check.
All right, that one will take half damage, and that one will take all damage.
Also, the one that's hexed is going to take an additional D6 from hex.
And you killed that with hex.
Cool. Yeah. So,
you can move it. You can move it down.
for the start, because you remind me, I'll remind you. If you choose, you can use your the Tides of Chaos now or not. It's a thing.
All right.
It's on the
And then-
DM.
And then I believe you need to roll a d20.
No. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. No one.
Who are you moving your hex on to?
Is this a person behind me?
Yes,
Yes.
he has yelled out that he's come to save his father. He has no weapons. He's wearing the same clothes as you.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ignore him and hex the other one.
All right.
The one up to the north. And I have used 20 feet of movement, so you know what? Actually, we're gonna just.
Can we tell if he's hostile towards us?
You have actively seen him where you're at, Malloran, attack this other orc.
No, I'm talking about this guy to the south.
He just got there. He looks like an orc, and he's sprinted, so he's heavily breathing, and
He's got bloody hands.
yeah, he has bloody hands. You might think he just murdered someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't have crazy eyes. He looks like a young orc, maybe in his like 15s.
But that's my turn.
It is your turn, Bolton. Yes. He's in the same guard uniform.
He's also been attacking the two other guards.
Roll me history as a free action, and I'll tell you if it's the one that's bad at you. I don't know,
Generally,
Would it
might
be
think-
nature? If you're like trying to recognize a creature?
Just history.
Generally, memory checks are just straight intelligence checks, but you can
Yeah.
roll it however the DM
Yeah.
wants.
Yeah,
I'm having
He
roll
rolled-
history.
it's the
This is
same.
not-
It's the same regardless for his history check. So
Yeah, this is not the guy who spit at you, is what you believe. So, yes, he is. That female in front of the hammer does. You can ask to kindly pass by him.
I retract the snake tail and just move aside.
It is still actively lit.
Yeah, I just lit him on fire, so it's probably a little bit more than just normal lit.
The live work is wearing standard, and I say standard because it's standard for them right now, leather armor. He does not have. I mean, his weapon's a greatsword. He has a metal greatsword. The whole sword is made out of metal. There's you would be able to tell there's no wood on it, or if those are material components, yes. Yep, you have both of them. All right, let me double check.
you can still move.
Let me double check. I believe there's a save. Yeah, there we go.
You have to click the tell.
DC 13.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a save to see if he drops the object or not.
Yeah.
But he still takes the damage, and if he still has the object in his hands, he has disadvantage on all attacks.
I think he can choose to drop it as well,
No.
right?
So he definitely dropped the weapon, and he has taken the 13 damage. He's looking heavily wounded. Alton, the guy behind you, the guy next to the hammer yells, "Don't attack my father! He's here to save us, maybe." And you guys now know you're out of combat.
All right.
I think there's like a brief shot of like Shepley like trying to pat his hands on like his what kind of clothing am I wearing?
Regular cloth, cotton.
Yeah. I'm trying to brush my hands off on like this cotton and like this black ooze shit is like being wiped off my hands, and I'm just like I'm like it looks like I'm playing hot potato with my hands.
It's disgusting.
Shepley, we will find you a sink post haste.
Excuse me, a sink? Sorry.
Yes, a reservoir of water for which to wash your hands. You're quite dirty. It's unbecoming.
I spit.
Exactly what I was talking about.
All right. Let me see. Give it a second.
You might have put the numbers in backwards for the dim light versus bright light.
It's correct. I don't know why it's.
Oh, what did you put? Did you put 40-20?
I know what's wrong. Hold up.
There we go.
No, I just forgot to. I put all players have sight, but I didn't give him sight.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me make sure everything is correct. There we go. You're right. He looks pretty young. Yes. And he go. That is a female. She did not spit on you. No.
Also
you-
female.
Also female. He goes, I too was a prisoner. You may go look back there. There are 4 cells, just like the ones you came out of. I was sent here to be a sacrifice, just like you guys did, from our orc tribe. Sorry guys, I had a burp. He goes, my father has come here to save me. He would have saved all of you too, just so we could get out faster.
I've not taken my eyes off of the guy. Does he have a great axe? Is that what's in this guy's hand?
It was a great axe, yes.
No, the guy that's still alive that I've hexed.
Oh, yeah, he dropped it because he got heat weapon.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, I'm just like staring at this guy, and when he says the sacrifice thing, I'm like, excuse me, but what exactly are we planning on getting sacrificed to again? I might have missed that one.
He looks at you and he goes like, there's the tribe that we're currently at currently worships a god. They call him the Prince of Demons.
Of course they do.
No, you can cancel any concentration spell anytime
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
He actively does not seem to try to stop you, as you guys have killed 2 guards basically within a minute and a half.
I can handle a sword.
Pointy in first, or
So pommel first. Yeah. Mellorin. I take the sword, then walk forward 5 feet and hand it back to the person you just stole it from. And then I bend down and pick the sword off of the dead orc that's right below me.
acceptable. He goes, thank you for returning my weapon to me.
Shipley like leans against the wall and just chuckles at, like directly at Olton.
I look at the orc and I say, thank you for your help. We should definitely be on our way, though. Do you know whereabouts the exit for this awful place is?
I do know where the exit is, and if the traps don't kill us, we will get out fine.
Traps.
Did I say traps? I meant traps. On the way in here, they had us set a bunch of traps. I didn't get to set all of them, I set like 5 of them. But they could hurt you. They guard treasure chests with items in it that are magnificent and wonderful. So I've been told.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do believe before we continue on that I'm going to need at least a moment of my time to collect myself. I don't know if you can tell, but by the blood pouring from my mouth, I'm quite injured.
Healing word is you can cast it up to 60 feet, but
Yeah.
Just FYI.
What are the words? Greg, go ahead.
While these guys talk, I'm gonna take a quick I'm gonna like slip away back into my cell, like into the back corner, and I'm gonna cast False Life on myself.
All right.
Also, what type of weapon should I put in my items from picking up that sword that was on the ground?
What you need to put in? Are you going to take their armor also?
What type of armor is it?
They both are wearing leather armor.
Yes, I will take their armor.
Okay. So you need to add leather armor, and
Okay.
just to double check, so I give you the right great axe to your weapon.
Leather and a great axe. Awesome.
Shepley, you need alcohol
What?
Oh
Shit! Did I?
false life?
Oh, my bad. My
You
bad.
need- You need alcohol, just to let you know.
Yeah, I forgot to check. Never mind. I probably I actually do walk back there and go to cast it, and then just go. Fuck. Walk back.
Your words of encouragement are very helpful. What is your name?
Who are you talking to?
Alton. But yeah. Likewise. But please, let us proceed. This is not where I would like to remain.
All right.
Why, thank you.
So you have stripped one woman basically of all of her gear. Are you guys going to take the gear of the other woman?
Yeah, is he wearing the leather armor of an orc female, by the way? How does that work?
It doesn't fit well, Shepley, but it'll do. It's very tight in the crotch.
So just to let you know, in real life, armor isn't totally unisex, except for the boobs or the breast area. And that's only on leather and stuff. So he just kind of looks like a female neck down.
Yeah, I mean, I know in real life, but in real life, armor is fit to you, or else it falls off of you. So this isn't exactly real life. Is it?
They have straps on the side to tighten and loosen, like regular leather armor. Like there's rope or
Sure.
As I said, quite tight in the crotch, but I'm sure it'll fit.
He looks at you and he goes, "My name is Martin." That probably won't work since we ended up sounding the alarm. We should probably leave. right, you can freely take the leather armor off of her.
Nobody.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Are you also going to take her weapon? She has a great axe.
I believe that's a martial weapon. I mean, are you proficient with martial weapons? Then I would suggest handing it to someone that is. Yeah. I look at the people around me as like, are any of y'all familiar with this type of weapon?
I just kind of chuckle and say, brutish weapons aren't really my style. I do like jazz hands.
Yeah.
That's the one who jazz hand.
No, Steve.
I think he is referring to the lizard.
Yeah, he's referring to Steve.
What's up? The name is Zuko. I do not use primitive weapons.
I agree. We can deal with pleasantries later upon our exit of this awful place.
We're gonna worry.
Currently,
Yeah. Well, you can put it in your inventory. Yeah, it's actively burning though, so you gotta. Yeah, you can. It's actively burning though. I'll let you know when it's up. Yeah, just put a pound or two. All right. So, Martin looks at you and he says, "My son, James." And he goes, "We don't have orc names. We're from a village. We do village stuff. All right, guys, leave us alone." You might realize that I know. You might realize that he is more. He's a half orc. Him and his son, we'll just say they live together. They will walk towards the door. I guess I'll take this.
Take the door on the way.
Yeah, apparently. They decided the door was a good time.
Do I know what UMT is, by the way? Do I have to make a roll to know what they are?
To know their racials.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your teammates, Tiefling, obviously. You would know that Zuko is some kind of lizard thing.
No, I'm asking, can I make a roll to know specifically what a UMT is? Because it's a monster race.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me history, nature, or one more I used, but history or nature or investigation.
They're like magical creatures. Could I make an Arcana check?
I'd allow that. Yeah.
23.
You know the gist of what they are. You don't know everything, but you know a good amount.
Okay. I'm gonna like take what's your name? Mandarin?
Mallorin.
Mallorin. I'm gonna take Mallorin, like I'm gonna just tap your shoulder and like just whisper in your ear, just like, Yuan-Ti, they have to look into your eyes to charm you, right?
Huh?
Like thing? The charm that Yuan-Ti have.
No, we don't have charms.
What?
Yeah, y'all do. It's a racial.
you do.
No, the racial is a suggestion.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You have to look into their eyes for it, right?
No, I just gotta say something to somebody.
Okay, then I'm just gonna tap Malloran on the shoulder and just say, be wary of what the snake thing says. It can trick you.
Thank you. I will take that into confidence. Let us proceed.
I just roll my eyes as you turn away, and it's like, no, you won't.
You can roll Arcana, Investigation, whatever you feel. You know, they look like orcs. Yeah, you have a great axe.
You can drag it into your inventory from the compendium.
The actual weight that D&D 5th edition gives to these two-handed weapons is retarded, but it's about 6 pounds, basically.
Yeah, 7. 7 according to the
I
book.
just dropped the inventory. You're fine.
Wait,
It's
what
pretty
weapon are we talking
retarded,
about?
but you know.
Okay. Okay, guys. It's 5 minutes till break. I'm gonna give you guys an extra 5 minutes today, because we're at a good stopping point for a break.
Yeah.
Be back in 19 minutes.
All right.
Okay, I got
Yep.
So,
it's normally 15 minutes. I'm gonna go next time. You guys can chat amongst yourself or whatever. I gotta go pee. Either
All
way.
right. I will be right back.
I'm gonna go make some food.
Do you even have people watching the stream, or? Okay. Alright.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, I know we're going through the hardest part of the game right now.
The beginning.
The beginning. That's right. Plot hooks and all that stuff. I was looking at your guys' character sheets and I was like, oh, this won't be too hard for them. Their charm, use trick to get out of these cells. I didn't expect you guys to murder them. I was like, we don't have a bunch of murder hobos.
Well, I mean, I'm definitely going to try and kill people that imprison me. So,
I mean, it does make sense. It's not the wrong decision. I just wasn't. I figured you guys would do some weird things.
I completely forgot I had silence as a spell. And had I realized that, that's the way this would have started out. And that would have made things far easier.
Silence is a really good spell.
Yeah.
I think there's some other spells you had too that.
Yeah. Not knowing the situation though, I couldn't like perfectly tailor the spell set that I could have used.
Yeah. Well, you know, you don't. When you get kidnapped, you don't ever know the situation.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I mean, things would have went a lot easier if I could have hit inflict wounds even once, because it does a crap ton of damage.
I'm more surprised you didn't use chill touch at all, like from inside your cell or.
Well, I tried using it once and missed.
Or cure wounds.
I was really just trying to get rid of the threat in front of me, but luckily it worked out. Otherwise, Mallorin would have been very short-lived.
Yeah. You guys have a lot of utility, which is really good.
Yeah.
Was that for me, babe? Okay, I got one right here.
I guess before the party proceeds on, is there any way I could just like search this whole area?
Well, we're on intermission right now, so the time has stopped for the.
Okay, gotcha.
Find a bottle opener then. Didn't make cricket. Doesn't like how I opened beers.
What, with the edge of the table?
I was gonna use my teeth if my knife didn't work. Yeah. Drink a lot of milk. You wanna taste it before you open it? I didn't say drink my entire bottle. Love you. Alright. Alright. So you have Martin and James with you. So you have two allies, Martin and James.
Martin and James. And James doesn't have a weapon?
No, James does not have a weapon. By the looks of his hands, you might assume he does not need one.
All right.
Or he might just be a cannibal. You never know at this point.
I mean, to each their own.
Yeah, we still have 10 minutes. I just gave a longer one. It's the first session. Really.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably get a cup of water before the 10 minutes is up.
Yeah, we only have another hour left. Yeah, it's roughly a 3-hour game with a 15-minute intermission, so it's really a 2-hour 45. I try not to elongate them too much. Some people like to do 4-hour games. I've been in a 9-hour game.
Oh, God.
That's all right.
I mean, that's easier to do with a, like in IRL situation. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot easier to deal with that with 9 hours sitting at a table versus staring at a computer screen.
Well, we did it on Roll20. It was 9 hours every Saturday, and it was fun. But like 90% of it was the character, the players making it fun. I had a character who believed 100% that he was a chef. 190% he was a chef, and he could make food out of anything. Now, Chef is one of my favorite characters, and he can't make shit. All right, everything he makes is made out of like human corpses or like dead animals, like poop, normal stuff you wouldn't eat. And he tries to serve it as like a 5-course meal.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Oh, the character's fun though. He's like super high, energetic. He weighs like 450 pounds. He believes all his food tastes good. The character.
I would hope no one in real life thought that.
I think I'm sitting at 180. I go to the gym 6 hours out of my day. Better be a decent weight. Minus Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right. Let's see who's currently. Jeff and Steve are muted. You guys will get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my cup of water real quick.
Yeah. Whenever those two get back, we'll start. Yeah, I'll extend an extra hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on whatever the party wants. I'm playing all the sessions for 6 hours. So there's 6-hour content, and then you guys always extend. Some people extend stuff, and some people shorten stuff. With No, if I have work the next day, though, it's strictly a 3-hour.
All right.
Everyone, type R into chat when you're ready. Game chat, where I type the R. That way I know you're here and ready. Not Discord. Game chat.
Oh, got you.
No, you're right. Alton, you're right. That's just you two still learning. No, that's not. That was from a different game, and I forgot to take it down. No, it's just a game does that. The map's pretty big. We should
In
be
3 minutes.
Yep. Shepley, are you?
I don't think they've made it back yet.
No. Thing. Yeah.
I'm back.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, just /R when you're ready. Game. Well, R/R, anything that allows me to know that you are in game and ready.
Boop.
All right, boop. Boop works.
Nice.
Seconds. I believe
No.
Steve is still AFK.
Oh yeah, thing to. Oh god. Thing to keep in mind, because we're kind of a large group, is combat like takes fucking forever if everyone doesn't like have their turn ready when it's your turn. I kind of was slow on that first one, but
You're fine. There's only 4 of you. There's a max of 5 of you because Momo didn't show up today, which is the 4th game Momo hasn't showed up. too, and so Momo got kicked.
Hmm.
A ranger got kicked. I warned him that 3 games is just a complete and utter fuck you to the GM, and then 4.
I mean, he probably just didn't want to play at that point, so like whatever.
It's not really. All right, cool. All right. So, Martin and James look at you and they go, "Do you know how to open these doors? They have a special design."
Do I recognize like what type of design it is?
It looks like a regular door made of metal with a handle and a keyhole.
Didn't what's his face come from here? Martin?
Yes.
He came from this direction, right?
Yep. He's asking if you guys know how to open these doors, because otherwise he's going to show you. He goes, "You grab the bottom and you yell, 'Open sesame,' and throw them up." And literally the entire door goes upwards. Like, he throws it up. Like he grabs the bottom and, like, you can hear it's on some kind of track and it goes up into the ceiling. And he... Yeah. And he looks at the group and goes, "I'm pretty injured. And I believe my son is too." He's pretty injured, actually. "One of you should lead. Be careful. I saw a guard run out these doors." Yeah, roll investigation.
Insight. Investigation is like
Well,
being a detective.
yeah,
Insight is
he's wondering if they're actually hurt. Investigation. Oh yeah, then insight. Because if you want to know if they were actually hurt, like, investigation would give you more information. Insight, I bet. With a 12, you believe that a guard ran this way.
As we like start walking forward, I begin asking Martin like what type of traps he set up, because he said he set up like 5 traps.
Yep. He tells you that he has set up 2 distinct traps that are different. He set up 5 traps where they fall from the sky on top of you. They're little sandbags. And he says the other one he set up was a spike trap. The spikes come out of the ground and insert into your feet.
Does he remember specifically where he put these traps?
He says he can point them out to you when you guys get there.
All right. Let's proceed. If Olton, you don't want to lead the party, could I get the torch? All right.
All right, Sight's about to change for you a little. And then Sight will change for you a lot. And there we go.
All right. So as we're walking, I'm just asking Martin, how long the orcs have been using this place. Is it a temple? Basically just trying to get a feel of like exactly what this place is.
Martin tells you he believes this place is a temple.
All right.
He says, as far as he knows, they've been using this place for sacrifices for a decade, and they are sacrificing the last person at the moment.
Okay.
And everyone else and we all, including his son, you all were going to be food for the prince of the demons when he came through.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
6. That's
At this time, your roll would be insignificant because there hasn't been enough clues to. You could list off maybe like 20 possible demon princes of demons, but right now you guys do not have an indicator on which one it is.
to be here. I'd like to make a perception check to see if I hear any guards ahead of us.
All right, go ahead and roll for reception. Actually, I'll take your passive. It's 21.
Yeah.
You hear snarling of what sounds like wild animals, and you hear one heavy breathing.
Okay.
And then you also hear you can from there you can smell. Everyone can smell sea salt.
Okay.
No, there's just a smell of sea salt.
All right.
All right.
You should try going on Firefox instead of Chrome.
Martin, do not move.
You mean Mallory?
Yeah, Mallory. Sorry, I said Martin. I was looking at Martin. Everyone roll me initiative.
All right.
Yep.
12.
Zuko, you are stunned for your first turn.
Oh, really?
Wow, that's really bad.
Well, what's his initiative? If he's stunned on the first turn,
What's
his
your
initiative
dex,
on the second
Alton?
turn?
What's your dex, Alton? Yeah, so yeah, you're at 3.
All right, you guys don't know you were in combat yet. Like, everyone except for Mallory.
Yeah. I yell behind me.
You gotta go first, or yeah.
Yeah, I yell behind me. Y'all prepare for trouble now. Make it double. I'm going to cast. Can I use that on multiple creatures? No, it's just one. I'm going to cast Chill Touch on the orc that I can see.
All right.
Oh, okay. Does a crit hit?
You believe it hits.
Okay. 9 damage.
All right. You do 9 damage to him, and he yells as he dies. Get them, my hounds of hail! And he dies because you guys did a lot of damage to him earlier with Mind Blast.
And then, let me see if I have anything I can do as a bonus action. I'll cast Spiritual Weapon. And I will cast it so that it is appearing right there.
All right, let me grab your spiritual weapon. Where is your hammer? Can you do something weird with your hammer?
I deleted it when it was, like, past the time.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, where did that hammer go? I was just gonna move it off to the side.
Now, can I swing with that? Or do I hit with that? A 9.
Where are you casting it?
Right here.
Let me give you movement. Mallory. I don't think you can swing with it when you recast it, can you?
I mean, it's a cast. I would assume that,
Yeah, it hits when it appears.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you can swing then. So, it does not hit, sadly.
okay. Then I will use its movement to go 20 feet and go there.
All right.
And my turn.
Jeffrey,
Okay.
it is your turn. You have been told there are enemies ahead.
Alright, well, I'm gonna move there. I don't see any enemies. I'm gonna move there. Still see no enemies. Oh wait, no, to the north? No, I still don't see any. We're gonna move there. Nope. Nope. Nope, and that's 30 feet. And so I'm gonna hold my action and Eldritch Blast the first enemy that I see.
All right. Well, they both got 9s. This one will start to move. He's going to move 10, 20, 35, 40. Should be about as far as he can move. And this one will move 10, 25.
Now, on the map, are these pillars?
Those are pillars.
Okay. Do those provide like full cover, half cover?
They would provide a quarter cover,
Okay.
max.
All right.
They're not very big pillars. They're like maybe a foot, maybe.
All right. All right.
Alton, it is your go. I will. With your passive, you would have heard. You would have heard the snarling of animals, so you know they are an animal. It would take your action, but yes. You can ask to kindly pass. Like,
I look at him and it's like, what can you do? Can you heal me anymore? All
all right, and you have your movement, and you have a bonus action. Like Bardic Inspiration, I believe, is a bonus action.
You'd cast it on me and I'd get a D6. Or you cast it on anyone else and they get a D6 added to a roll. All right.
All right, so he's using a. Yeah.
Yeah, if you used Healing Word, that was your action. Can you roll Healing Word so I can see how many hit points I get back?
You can't cast Bardic Inspiration and Healing Word, they're both bonus actions.
Oh,
Yeah, you can. You can just use an action to cast a bonus action, basically.
That's not a rule in the book.
you can't
That's-
you can't cast two spells in the same turn. You can
Bardic
cast
Inspiration is not a spell, but
Oh, it's not.
that's in the book. You can't do what you just said with the bonus action, making it an action. It's not.
Oh, you can. Bonus action only means that it requires less effort to do it, so you can use your action for a bonus action.
I'll find the page that it says that you can't transfer.
Okay.
Then again, it's up to the DM pretty much.
Yeah, you can homebrew it if you want, but that's how it works in the books.
Sweet.
You did give him all up. For now, we're just saying, since it's not a keep it off it, and I'll do more research into next game.
Alright.
No, we're gonna hold off on it.
Alright. Alright.
All right, and then Zuko, Suko, you are stunned. You can't use your action or bonus action. You still can use your movement.
Oh, I can still use my movement. But I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna start chasing my tail for this round.
Alright. At the end of your turn, Martin and James go. They move up to here. Not really knowing what's going on. Martin will slide in through, and I just put them in the wrong areas. Get over here, James. Alright. And it is Maloran's turn.
Shepley, you mean?
No, Maloran.
Oh,
skipped him.
okay. I'll come forward then. Come forward again. And again.
Alright, Maloran, right there. Give me a dex saving throw.
Oh, fantastic. $20.
You successfully move out of the way as this comes out and hits that pillar in front of you. That's fucking wrong. That's not there, guys. Ignore that. That wasn't there.
You never saw it.
Yeah, never saw it.
Alright.
But if you want to walk onto that square, go ahead and do that.
So this continuously hits the spot that you've activated it in. You may take a 5 feet step back because you've
Can I step here?
yes, you can.
All right.
If you must know where
Are
it's
these two right next to each other?
at. Yes, they are.
Oh,
Okay.
I can see this one just barely. Does that proc my attack opportunity? Or not my held action?
Let me see. Control L. Yeah, you can see it. So yeah, go ahead and your held action would be used.
Okay. Boop. 18?
I believe that's a hit. Roll damage.
5. And I'm gonna push him 10 feet back.
You can't go any farther back.
I can't see the wall, so cool.
I'm going to cast Chill Touch on both of them. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 is just barely a miss.
Damn. All
You
right.
you cast it, and he just moves his head slightly to dodge.
Then, as a bonus action, I will move my hammer to this pillar.
Thank you for looking that up, Shepley. And,
Looking.
It was
Yeah.
Steve that did it.
Oh, yeah, Steve. Go. Sorry, I'm looking at 3 different things right now. Shepley, it's your go.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15. Okay, so I see those 2 dogs. That's it, right?
Yeah, they are roughly the size of cars, like a Ford,
Cars.
like a Ford Fiesta.
Jesus. Okay, well, I mean, I guess, man, casting spells. Interesting, conundrum. I can only cast, vocal and somatic, so I'm gonna cast nothing and Eldritch Blast them. Yep. Bam. 26.
Hell yeah.
You believe that's a hit?
Same one as before, for 13. And fuck you, I'm gonna push him 10 feet back. Yeah!
He goes nowhere
Yeah!
as his limp body hits the ground.
And then I'm gonna take my 5, 10, 15 to there. Can I move diagonally, actually?
Yes, you can.
Alright, well, never mind then. Roll a what?
A dex saving throw, please.
20.
Well, what? You guys are lucky.
Lucky. That's pure skill. See, I had to take that for my companion.
This comes up out of the ground.
Jesus. Alright, well, we move. We're gonna go ahead and move back.
It is stuck there, like that. They are stuck upwards.
Okay.
You know. The trap does not reset. That's the word I'm looking for. Do you wish to do anything else?
No, I mean that's my deal. I can't go.
Alright. This animal moves over his dead brother's body. 25 there. He has 25 left. He will move here. That's as far as he can move. He will try to bite you, Malaran.
All right.
Or
He'll probably succeed.
maybe not. Apparently, all these character sheets are messed up because they updated the characters.
Yeah, he hits me.
Ouch.
It's a
So-
natural 20. Yeah.
17 damage.
Do you die? That's
No, I'm still alive, just barely.
Wait,
If Alton hadn't used healing word, I would be dead right now.
Please make me a strength saving throw, please.
All
Or
right.
be knocked prone.
What's the DC?
13.
13. Oh, that was just a strength roll, not a strength save. Doesn't matter. I am
This is
proud.
not your day.
No, it is not.
You
It
are
is not there.
you are knocked prone, good sir.
Okay.
Alton, it is your go.
Yes.
In what language? All right. Roll animal handling and let's see if it listens to you. 20. I don't know. It could happen. It's a 20, but it's not natural. You realize this animal does not know Elvish. That would I'll give you that as a bonus action. It is still nibbling on Malaran's leg.
I look up at you and says, as much as I'm sure you would love a pet dog, I don't believe this is the time nor the place. Yeah. You're not within range.
You're not with him. Right behind Malaran, you need to move 5 feet more.
Yeah. No, you can stand here.
Right next to him. Yeah. Alright. Go ahead and swing. Just click the great axe in your character sheet.
No, the attack, not the item.
Yeah.
The above your equipment, you'll see attacks and spell casting.
You should have a -1 because you're not proficient.
Oh, I don't think that hits.
Oh, luckily, it's not a 1; it's a 5. You miss. You've swung too high. You realize that you should never use great weapons ever again. You could. The animal would get an opportunity attack on you.
That's an action.
That's an action. You've already used your action.
Yeah.
Zuku, your tell is no longer interesting to you. It's just a tell.
Yay.
Sure.
I got a quick rule question.
Okay.
When it comes to going unconscious, do you use the 3-strike rule?
I do use the 3-strike rule, or if you take so much damage that it literally, like, let's say you have 10 health. If someone does 20 health to you in a turn, you're just dead.
Yeah, the way it works in the game is if you take double your maximum hit points. So let's say you're at 1 health and your max is 20. if you take 21, you die instantly. But if you don't take 20, if you take anything less than 21, then you rolled for death saves.
See, I do it like
Okay.
this. So you have 20, right? And then you hit 0. If you take 20 additional damage, if you go neg 20 in damage, you just die.
So by
In
that,
one same turn,
by,
no,
by
it's
that, by that rule, if you're at 1 health and you take 2 damage, do you die?
No, you get a death saving throw.
Because usually if someone hits you while you're on the ground, you get two out of failures. And
Yeah.
2 failures, you die.
Right. So those rules aren't active, but so let's say you're fighting a dragon, and a dragon does 40 damage to you. You only have 20 health. You take an extra 20. You go neg 20. You're just dead.
So you use both rules, pretty
Yeah,
much.
I use both rules. But this is only for one strike. The 20, 0, 20, that's for one strike. You have to take your entire health and twice.
Is
So
it your
automatically-
max health or your current health?
It's your max.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And it's
Okay.
it's for creatures like the Tarrasque that insta-death most parties.
Alright, so I am going to use Distracting Figment at 1 spell point. So
What's the saving throw? I know it's
intelligence.
but what is it? What's the
14.
You have 18 int?
Yep.
Jeez.
He has failed.
Okay. So I cannot use reactions, and everyone has advantage on their attack rolls on it.
Oh, awesome. That means it
Yeah.
can take attacks of opportunity.
Pretty much.
Sweet.
Mallorin, it is your go.
I'm going to swing at it with my hammer.
All right. Are you going to stand up first, or are you going to swing at him front?
Yes, I'm definitely going to spend half my stand up.
Okay.
Crit hit?
Yeah, you believe it has hit.
12 damage.
It takes 12 damage. It is looking pretty wounded. It is standing on one knee.
And I will cast... that's all range stuff. I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds and hope it actually does it this time. 22.
You believe that hits. Roll damage.
All right. 11 damage.
Uh,
That is really bad for
you,
that.
you see the wounds on its body open up and start to fester as it falls on the ground, dead.
I breathe a sigh of relief.
You believe you guys are out of combat.
Holy shit. Bunch of chests.
So these spikes, are there few enough of them that I could just walk through here?
Yeah. As long as you walk slowly and carefully.
Yeah. I slowly and carefully started walking through the spikes. And
Man.
All right.
then I'm going to take a careful step next to the chest.
That
All right.
chest is so gonna be trapped.
Do I notice any traps around me?
Roll me investigation or perception with your. I don't use passive perception for traps.
All right.
Yep.
You said
Oh,
perception
really?
or investigation?
Yep.
Okay. 17.
There's a trap there. And there.
Is there any way I could like if I came down here and then went through here and then up here, would that avoid that trap?
He has pebbles.
I mean, go ahead. I would look at you, Alton, as like, do you have anything that we could All right. I
Those spikes seem to be made out of dragon bone. You could test it out in a few different ways. You could try and smack it. Right now, it just looks like it's made out of bones to you, with no check. And yes, that trap is constantly moving. The 6 squares and incorporates. Half of it's steel and half of it is wood. It is parts of it are made out of wood and parts of it are made out of steel, as if the steel holds it together and the wood is part of the contraption. All right, if you stand there, you will get hit by it. Okay. All right. So go ahead and swing, and while you're doing that, Zuko, you've used Mystic Hands. What are you using Mystic Hands on?
I'm trying to open the chest right in front, right there.
It seems to be locked.
God damn it.
Yep.
Malloran, I like turn to you and I'm like, if you wouldn't mind, I believe I'm needing of some guidance from a higher being.
I'm always happy to guide a follower.
I just like blink once, and like maybe I don't know if you recognize, but I'm just like okay. And with that, I'm gonna step onto the trap. And
All right, give me a dex saving throw.
all right, boop with D4. So 25.
You believe the trap misses you.
What is it?
It is another spike trap.
Oh,
I take a step back and
guidance on the
I
ability
step
check.
forward and open the chest with the key I got from the other one.
All
It's
right,
locked, right?
it is locked. Yes, he could not open it with his mystic hand. All right, as you open this, without checking for traps, please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
This is fine with me. 18.
You have missed. Malloran, roll me a dexterity saving throw as this
Oh,
needle
crap.
goes past Shepley and towards you.
You got it
Jesus.
yourself, boy.
17.
You
That's the way to do it.
Luckily, there's no one behind you, Malloran.
The adventurer's way
Does it-
right there.
Does it
everybody.
trip this trap? Does
No,
the dart trip this?
it doesn't hit the area that hits that trap.
This is how we do it here.
You gave your rocks to Malloran, I believe.
Yeah. Which I'll just toss them in this direction.
I just like take a look over my shoulder and go like, "Yo, look out back there, everybody!" And I
You
open the
don't
chest.
say.
As you toss those in that direction, this trap falls to the ground, and it constantly falls and goes back up. Falls and goes back up. The blade is roughly 20 feet.
What is this, Dark Souls?
The chain is made of what you would believe is pure metal. And the blade is the size of a bed. Like a queen.
The Queen of Beds.
Queen of beds.
Wonderful lady.
Mallet.
Also
Yeah.
Merlin, though.
It just walked through here to there.
Hold on a second.
What's in the box?
I'm right. One second. I'm writing the first one out.
I opened this box like a minute ago. Gotta know. I've gotta get that loot. He's like 700 copper pieces. Mother. I close the chest and walk away.
What? That's like 7 gold.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't have pockets. Where am I gonna put that?
2 leather armor, scale mail, and stuff.
What's a component chest?
Think of it like a component pouch, but it's in like a small box.
Okay, so like a spellcasting thing.
Yeah. And,
So can I use one of these for my materials?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
It should be enough for all the casters.
I take things out and just start I put the chest to the side and then like throw the armor past the spikes and just pick up the book and like put it in like I don't have anything to put it in.
You
Fuck it.
know?
I walk back with the book in hand and 3 component chests.
I immediately start taking off the leather armor that I have on, putting on the scale mail.
All right. Yeah, it raised up your AC. Leo's putting on the leather. What are you doing, Zuko?
Well, I was gonna tell Malron before he went to the chest that Alton did not wait to go to. We have a very big beast here that we can just cut the head off and throw his head to trigger the traps. Did that not occur to any of you?
I'll do it.
Zuko, yeah, I mean, I have no desire to bathe in this creature's blood. I'd rather just trip the traps myself.
Well, luckily for you, my snake friend, I most certainly have no problem bathing in blood.
Good.
So yeah, I guess is there any way I can like harvest the skin off of this creature?
It's gonna take a fucking while.
What kind of weapon are you using? We don't have a knife, friend.
I mean, I'm sure I could like go over here and break off one of these spikes.
Roll me athletics. And Alton, the chest does not do anything when you walk up to it.
Athletics?
Or roll investigation. With your athletics, you break off the tiniest little piece of bone possible.
Yeah.
Like investigation.
Well, it's a slightly less pointy spike now.
Yeah. So what would I roll? Like a nature check to harvest the skin off of this animal?
Survival.
Survival?
Only with this event.
Like what are you gonna harvest the skin with?
The
Where
broken.
are you gonna put the skin once you have it?
I'm gonna throw it over my back.
Shepley just like walks over to you and puts his hand on your shoulder and just goes, "Friend, I don't believe this is the time for that." And just like tries to just like put your arm like with the little speck of a spike down.
I look at you, Shepley, and I say, "There is always time for a warm coat."
I just sigh and walk away. And actually, I asked you to cast guidance on me again.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it on myself as well.
Alright, Alton, you do not believe there's any traps to your knowledge on this chest.
One moment. I make sure that I'm not in the direct path of the chest.
think we all do that.
You have taken a step back into the trap that is continuously going up and down. Dexterity
Oh,
saving
my
throw.
bad. My bad.
No, it's happened. It's happened. Roll
Oh,
dexterity throw.
All right.
And he dies.
I'm glad I casted guidance on myself. Let's see here.
Get that
One
guidance.
second. 1 second.
1d4.
Keep in mind, you
17.
cannot use guidance on saving throws. It's just ability checks.
Oh, then 14.
With a 14, it skims your beard hair as you dodge out of the way.
All right.
That should
I'm-
tell you how close you were to taking
I'm gonna
2d10
stand.
damage.
I'm gonna stand right here and look at Alton and say, "Go ahead, friend."
All right. So you're gonna open the box. All right. Go ahead and open the box. No. It is locked. What are you opening it?
You like turn your head around and you get like a face full of keys from like across the room. I'm just like, go for it, son. I like take another step back.
He threw 3 at you.
It doesn't matter, but sure.
Okay.
All
You
right.
didn't ask which key I used.
You have opened the chest. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
That poisonous cloud.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
I look at
It's so perfect.
like as I look at Martin and go, "Was all this really necessary for this? This is quite a lot of traps for dinner food."
For dinner food. All right. Let me, I'm pulling it out for you right now.
It's so perfect though. We all like took steps back. We're like, we know what's coming.
All right. A cloud of poison sweeps out into your area. You failed your Constitution saving throw. Roll 2d6. That's how much damage you will take every turn you're inside the cloud.
I mean, you could thunderwave and the cloud would be dispersed.
But the loot, man. Good God, the loot.
You might think of it, yeah.
Depends on how intelligent you are.
It doesn't. It's more of, do you think your character would think of it? That's more what it is.
Yeah.
All right,
Damn it.
roll me an acrobatics or an athletics. Yep. You successfully leave the treasure behind, and the cloud stays there. No, the cloud came out as soon as it opened.
I'm just going to just go there and walk
So-
into the cloud.
Yeah. We have
open
somebody
this
for
door.
this.
All right. What you see in there is 3 short swords.
All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna.
One arcane focus. 4 backpacks. And 2 daggers.
All right, so I'm gonna start throwing all that shit behind my back except one. Except one backpack that I'm going to keep. I think whatever's on top first. So the short swords. So you're getting the short swords.
I just like an elbow Mallory and see this is why we stand back here.
Alright, I'm rolling
I
a d4.
agree with you, most certainly. Now,
I'm gonna-
if you would do me the kindness of stepping back while I take the skin off of this creature.
I just face palm right fucking there.
I'm
There were like your little pointy stick, and there are two
Yeah.
daggers on the ground.
Yeah, I pick up one of the daggers to start taking.
Wait, hold up, guys. I need to roll a d4 to see what you threw first. Because short swords could cause.
Wait, while he does that though, just think about this, okay? We don't have any string, we don't have any like needle and thread. How the fuck are you gonna transport this skin, man?
I'll put it in my backpack.
Do you know how big a fucking warg is?
It's the size of a car.
I didn't say anything else would fit in the backpack.
Okay, you'll get your mountain size.
The first thing you throw is the arcane focus, and then you throw the short swords. It's like a little emblem or diamond, or it's something that druids and other spellcasters use to focus.
And I take it. It's a staff.
Yes, you would actively see. Alright. And then everything else just falls after, and the three short swords, the backpacks, and the daggers all come right after.
All right. Like I said, I pick up the dagger. So is it a survival roll?
It is a survivor roll.
Okay, I will cast guidance and then make my survival. 11.
Alright, with an 11, you have received an ear of a warg.
Fucking nice.
An ear?
I mean, you're using like a combat knife, I assume, on a big ass warg with no equipment at all.
The ear is roughly the size of both your hands put together.
I look at you, Shepley, and it's like, I'll make a fine necklace out of this.
I have turned my back to you. I walked away in this process. There's 4 of them. So, who else is?
So is anybody going to cut the warg's head off to check for traps, or just
Yeah,
take
I
the
guess I do.
ears, the eyes, the teeth?
Yeah, I just get up here and toss the ear.
What is
onto
this? Yeah, I take one of the other dagger that he didn't take.
Alright, you have thrown your ear into this spot. Nothing happened.
All right.
What is this thing that I see?
You do realize that most traps
Ah.
are triggered by pressure, and the ear does not put much pressure on the plate.
Also, the dog ran along that path, so we know there's no traps there.
There are many places left to explore.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's just a regular short sword.
What is it? What is this?
What is this, though?
Over on the left is what you believe the carcass of a dead animal, pile of meat. Over on the right, those are copper coins.
I'll just start pocketing those.
We have no pockets.
I will start dumping them into the backpack.
You have received 100 copper,
Awesome.
and the coins disappear.
I got 10 silver.
I take a step here.
Okay, where you're standing, Olton, I need you to roll me something.
Right.
Alright, what I need from you is a dexterity saving throw. Yes, please. With a 16, you have dodged my fire. Please move out of my fire.
What kind of? Can I make a check to see what kind of meat this is?
Yeah.
What would that be?
Nature or survival, depending on how you're checking. If you're tasting it to find out, it's survival.
I start dumping what I assume to be silver coins into my backpack.
They are. Roll me a D100 to see how many you get.
Okay. Slash roll.
350.
That's
a good amount.
Not bad.
I mean, it's average.
I start packing whatever kind of meat this is into my backpack.
I look at Alton and say, could you please toss me your keys? And I open up this chest. Over here.
He's the one with the light. You get 20 pounds of unknown meat, not undead. Sorry.
Oh, I wrote undead, so I'm just gonna assume it's that. No.
It's not. It was just a typo. I was looking at.
Okay,
something.
sure.
When you find out what kind of meat it really is, you're probably not wanting to eat it anyways. But yeah. All right. So you're at this chest. Are you gonna open it?
Yes.
All right.
Before I open it, I look back at Alton and request that he he hasn't cast Bardic Inspiration, so I don't know if he can do that. So yeah, I open the chest.
Okay, Alton, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, he stepped in this location.
Oh my god.
Good God, man, you have to stop.
He's gonna trigger
Eventually,
every
one's
trap.
gonna work. Oh, that one's gonna.
All right,
Hit you.
a sandbag lands on your head.
Oh God, does his neck break?
You will take 1d10 damage.
I look back.
Oh my god!
At this point, I look back to James, and I just go, was there not some sort of plan for this? Did you not know where these were? Why aren't you speaking up, friend?
James looks at you and he goes, my father planted the traps. I just kind of got here.
I don't care what your name is, son, okay? What I care about is the fact that our idiots over there keep walking into these traps unknowingly.
Martin,
That's not how it's supposed to go.
Martin will look at you and be like, I was not informed combat was over. You guys just kept walking everywhere.
I just raise an eyebrow at him and just turn away.
But you found 2 of my traps. And he's going to mark them. This one. He's going to mark the ones that you found that were his.
Does he mark any ones that we haven't found?
He says he can if you want.
I think
Yes.
that might be a bit useful. You fucking idiot.
He marks those ones.
What the fuck is that? Step into that, I'm curious.
I looked back and it was like, what is wrong with you?
Alright, Malloran, you're up.
Alright, Malloran.
Chest.
Are you just opening the chest?
Yeah.
Alright. As you open the chest, you feel a very, very sharp noise. Please roll me a dexterity saving throw, the entire party.
Oh god.
Oh,
God.
really? You piece
This
of
is
shit.
bullshit. I'm over here.
16.
Wait, does James and Martin have to make them?
Martin will. I think Martin just died.
Is this magical?
No. No, it is not.
Well, the trigger
good.
of it, it's not magical?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Fuck.
Malloran, you've passed. Alton,
Okay.
passed. Leo's passed. Zuko, you will take 1d10 damage. 4 damage, and Martin, let's see if you fucking pass. Come on, buddy. By the skin of your teeth, you have passed. Alright, this comes flying out from below where the pedestal that the chest is on, and it comes flying out, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, come on, you piece of...
And it goes flying off into the
I
chest.
never believed that I would be fighting a shuriken, but there's a day for everything.
I'm gonna go there and chill for a couple minutes. Actually, if still some shit that could hit me, so I'm gonna go all the way back in the
Yeah.
poison cloud with the.
I look back to you and I'm like, Zuko, I do believe that the next one is your turn. So get on back here.
So, what's in the chest?
Inside the chest are some traveling clothes.
Okay.
2 pairs of traveling clothes, I'll write down. A bag of gold,
All right. How much gold?
10.
10 gold.
Map,
A what?
a map,
Map.
and a religious symbol.
Okay. Is it my religious symbol?
Carve it into it, it is.
All right. I will be defacing a religious symbol later.
I think I like to imagine that Mallorin, you just kind of like toss the map to the side. I like as it falls to the ground, I'm like there in my hand. I just grab it.
Where are you throwing it? I'm not seeing your ping. Alright. Alright. You're gonna grab the sandbag and throw it here? Nothing happened. Oh, you're gonna throw it here. It's fine. Alright. You would see this.
Jesus. What is that?
I believe this is a place of death.
Ninja robot.
I scoop this copper into my bag.
Roll 1d100 to see how many copper you get.
All right. 64.
You have half a silver and 14 cents.
Right.
Oh, just to let you know, every 100 bronze is 1 silver, every 100 silver is 1 gold, every 100 gold is yada yada yada.
Oh, so it's different. Okay.
Yeah, it's all in 100 instead of.
I'm going to check and look around if I see any traps.
All right, go ahead and roll for me.
All right.
That's absurd. Why would you do that?
There's no traps here.
Ignore just
14.
all of this. Okay? There's no traps here, man.
With a 14, you do not notice any traps near you.
All right. Do I notice anything trap-wise on this chest if I go here?
They've been all trapped. You can assume it's gonna be trapped.
I'm like looking around for where
Well-
the snake went.
Well,
I'm
no,
like, what the
no.
fuck?
I'm trying to see if if I notice the trap, if I can disarm.
You
You don't have anything to disarm though.
I mean,
Solid point. Use the keys.
yeah, I use the key.
all right. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Right. Investigation. 2.
He's dead.
You believe it is not trapped.
Oh, then I'm gonna open it.
He's a moron
go,
who
girl.
believes it's not trapped.
It's not trapped. It's not trapped.
All right. As you open it, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Eventually, one's gonna catch you.
Yeah.
That
There
one.
you go.
There it is.
These spikes come falling off of the ceiling onto you. I'm using the
Alright.
same token, so you guys.
Yep.
Yep. You take 2d8 damage.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God,
god,
I'm
don't
gonna
roll,
die.
don't roll.
I'm gonna. Oh my god, I'm so close to death. Oh, you.
I'm gonna silently chuckle from all the way in my poison cloud.
I'm just perpetually face palming over.
I look up. I look up to the sky, cough in blood, and say, "What's in the chest?"
Alright. As you regain 7 hit points, you put your hands in the chest. What's your AC?
15. 15.
Mimic, that's gonna be fucking funny.
With a 3, the snake misses your hand. Do you wish to throw the chest onto the ground?
I wish to.
Kill it!
I'm going to do something that may or may not be wise. Let's see. I'm going to
try and kill that.
I'm gonna
snake,
cast
you piece of
inflict.
shit.
I'm gonna cast inflict wounds at 2nd level
What?
Alright. You believe
Why?
you hit the snake?
because I don't have any first level spells left.
Why not just stomp on it? What the fuck? It's a snake.
Is it
You believe you hit.
Is it dead?
Rolled it.
31 damage.
It's dead.
Why?
32 damage. I mean, yeah. What else is in the chest?
There's now a snake corpse covering the items. Do you wish to remove the snake corpse?
Yes,
Is there really a corpse though? Is it just ashes though? like that thing probably had like 1 health.
I take the corpse and put it in my backpack along with whatever else. What's in the chest?
He's like, I'm gonna skin it later.
Alright, you find 1 long sword.
All right.
You find 1 long bow with 20
Okay.
arrows.
Okay.
You find 1 hand,
What kind of hand?
a detached hand.
As in, what kind of humanoid hand?
You will have to look at it.
God.
Um,
What color of skin is it?
it's not white.
What does that mean? What?
It's not white. You're Shepley, aren't you way over there? You're not close enough to look.
I'm asking for Mallory, okay? I just one.
Malin would see that it is yellow like an elf.
I
Elves
take the
have yellow
hand.
skin?
I take the hand and put it in my pack.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I'm not hiding it like at all.
You find 1 child's doll.
I thought you were about to say child's hand, but you know. Yeah, it's not white at least.
And you find 10 candles.
10 candles.
What is this? A kobold chest? The fuck? This is a waste of garbage. I'm leaving. I walk out, man.
And you find 1 half plate.
Oh, I'll put the half plate on and throw the scale mail somewhere. So or I'll just keep it in my pack.
All right.
Right through all the rest of the traps.
So I'm gonna put you back and let you take a smarter path than through all of the active traps.
Boo!
So
Click
you just-
space.
You just straight up just move your character, and I'll see where you move. It's not a big deal. Just don't go through the traps that are active.
So you can actually select your token, and while it's selected, like while you're carrying it and moving it around, you can press space, and it'll mark a location. You press space again, it'll mark another location, etc., etc., etc. And you can take. I'm ready to get out of this fucking trap room, man. I can't
Yeah,
handle this.
I'm right there with you.
Malaran, with your perception, you can hear what sounds like people talking this way.
Which way? That way?
That way.
I'm not gonna go that way.
Are there
And,
stairs over here?
Yes, there are.
Oh god.
People talking. People talking, guys. We could.
Malaran, roll me a dex saving throw.
Oh great. This is where I die.
Why is the guy with 1 HP rocking in front? Because he rolls natural 20s.
There we go.
Oh my god. What can I say? You dodged the boulder.
Like, literally?
Yep, Shepley, roll me a dex saving throw.
Wait, what? Where I am? There's a wall!
You're at the bottom of the stairs.
There's a wall! What is that? What is that exactly? You want to explain what that is?
A broken pillar now.
Oh my god. This guy. This motherfucker right here. What is that? It doesn't matter. Get fucked, DM. I'll leave your shit in my life. I fucking jump over the boulder. That's what I do.
Alright, let's see who else is gonna...
The fuck is that boulder? What? It looks like a marble. I like how it moves down a little bit. Nice.
Yeah,
It's a really...
it's hitting walls, man.
What walls? You just told me that wasn't a wall. What are you talking about? Get out of here. Get out of here.
I look back at the group and I say, we must really leave. The gods are actively trying to kill us. We must leave this place. Fuck everything here. Fuck every copper coin. Fuck everything. Let's get out of here.
Oh shit. Martin and James have just died.
Can I make a vote for inspiration for that little speech of his?
Martin and James just got crushed by the boulder.
Can they have like advantage or something?
Yeah.
They're like a mile away.
Yeah. Oten and Zuko can have advantage.
Oh, really? It's gonna fucking hit me? God.
Not safe in that poison cloud now.
Yeah.
I look back and I say, Martin, James, you will be missed. But first, let's go loot their corpses.
You both take 8 damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I also suggest we take a break for a short time. Once we get out of this hellhole, I'm quite winded. If we continue, I'm quite sure I will end up with the vapors.
Malaran, I don't know about you, but I don't find this place to be the safest place to rest. I can take the
I
lead.
agree. I suggest that we leave post haste.
Yeah, I'll take the lead.
All
Pretty
right.
sure if you continue being so stupid, I'll kill you myself.
You say what now?
I believe the
You heard
Snake
me,
Man
motherfucker?
has regarded me with a threat. Don't worry, he's just hissing.
You guys are actively going up the stairs. Yeah, let's move you up the stairs.
Fuck no, I don't want to be in these fucking traps. I'm gonna stay here until I hear it's fine.
Then I'll move.
I turn
180
back.
feet.
I turn back to you immediately after you say that. Alton's like, "Do you tempt the gods?" Ah,
What?
well, you're far dumber than me.
And then,
The snake decides to stay in the dungeon. He is not here.
he's just following at like a large distance.
Like a solid 180 feet. Solid 180.
It's probably not safe enough.
What are we?
You guys
on?
are so reckless.
The hell?
Looks
you-
like we're on a staircase of some sort.
Yep, you guys have went
You
up
know
the
what?
staircase.
I'm
The
gonna
room
do it.
looks
I'm gonna do
a
it,
lot-
guys.
What are you
Perception check.
You
I
have,
as well.
you have found some barrels in front of you. You all have. You all noticed you have barrels.
Hey, good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Malarin, the 20, you can hear some people beyond the barrels.
Ahead of us, I believe we have company. I suggest we ready ourselves. Personally, I'm quite winded. I suggest we let the hissy snake from behind lead the way.
I use my newly found alcohol to cast myself some false life.
All right.
Here. Let's see. Let's see what spells I have. Maybe I can perform a ritual. Give us something.
Oh, I need to roll.
What does the map look like?
What does the
The map that was in the chest. What does the map look like?
the regular map you see when we start the campaign, the white one?
No. The one that was just in the chest.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Oh, okay.
It's
Are
the
there
con-
any towns listed on the map?
There is one town.
Okay, I cast Guiding Hand.
Wait, what the fuck?
I create a tiny incorporeal hand, and as long as a place exists, it will lead us there, and it'll start leading us. It'll keep a 5-foot distance ahead of us.
That is
And
an
it'll,
OP spell. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yep. You could try. I don't believe Bardic Inspiration is a concentration, so yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, keep in mind you can only use it the amount of times that you have charisma modifier, and you already used it once, I believe.
No, he used healing. He used healing.
Oh,
word.
okay.
So he has 3 that he can divvy out to each of us. Yep.
Oh, it's not really conversation. You just hear them, like one's heavily breathing and the other one's snoring.
I look at everybody and I say, if you can give me a moment, we should let me see how long it takes to cast this. Wow.
Definitely.
I'm going to forget about Guiding Hand and instead cast Silence.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think while you guys are doing this, I'm just kind of like scratching my head with my hand on, like, resting against it, and I'm just like, are those people in there asleep? Did they not hear the explosions and the alarms and the? I feel like this might be a trap.
Well, we'll see.
At the same time, fuck it, and I climb over the barrel.
Well, I like I said, I casted Silence, and I'll do it over this, like ahead of me, like.
Okay. All right. Silence within 20 feet of there.
Yeah.
It's because they're blocking your view. That's
How do
literally
we get past them exactly?
That's literally the whole room. You've silenced the whole room.
Okay.
Yep.
How do I like walk past these barrels? Do I just
Just give me a second, and
Yeah.
I'll command prompt them. Zuko, do you want to say you kind of slither up around this point?
I'm chilling down the stairs. I mean,
Yeah, he's
I'm
not part
there.
of the
I can
party.
see them. I'm not going forward.
Well, I mean, you'd have to use an individual thing. Yeah, so you still have one more.
You guys,
Yeah.
you guys should be able to slither through.
No, I mean I'm up there as in I can see you guys. I'm not going up to the flat floor.
So since I'm like dead silent right now, could I sneak behind this orc?
Yeah, do you want to know what he's doing?
What is he doing?
He's having some man time. Orc. He's having an orc moment with himself.
Oh well.
You see why he's heavily breathing. His axe is over there on the left. The guy in the cage is asleep. He's having himself an orc moment.
So
Well,
would
as
I,
you like walk past him, I put a hand on your chest and just put a finger to my mouth and just watch.
I literally casted silence. Nothing. There's not a sound that can be made in this room.
Are you gonna give him a helping hand?
No.
Just a quick reach around.
I don't even have the decency to do that. So
You
great
can't
axe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double damage because he has no armor on. He can't hear you. You're gonna have advantage. He doesn't know you're there. He's both hands are currently occupied.
Jesus, both hands.
Thank God for the advantage. Thank God for the advantage.
Can't believe you'd do that to a man that's pleasuring himself.
So
What kind of
what do I
person are
do?
you?
Do I do damage twice?
That's pretty fucked up, man.
Or is it just double damage?
It's just doubling the damage. So you do 16 damage in total.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
1 second.
We heard you.
Is that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I sounded like a robot to myself. So.
Okay.
So yeah, you do 16 damage and you have murdered this poor, unattending adult. But he was getting there and he didn't.
Both hands, dude. He was a specimen.
Do you want to know where both hands were, or do you just want to just go with both hands? All right, cool.
I look at the rest of y'all and now y'all can have his properties.
I
I'm
think
not
I'd
touching
rather not.
And I go to this cage.
Mallorin, roll me a dexterity.
Oh my god! Can we stop with the traps, though?
Look, all these traps have been preset for like a month. All right, I'm not. It's not my fault.
Jesus.
Oh!
He said dexterity, though, so that
God
doesn't matter.
damn!
Yeah, I need a.
Oh my god, it's still great!
All right, this bear trap closes right as soon as you raise your feet. Roll me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh my God!
No, answer roll.
Roll it again.
11.
All right, you have just barely dodged this one.
It's just careful where you step now. How do we not see those? Are those bear traps?
So those bear traps have came through the ground.
What?
Yeah, but I'll just give it to you guys. Those are all the traps.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give you those. I set those up like way in advance.
Is this a door?
That is the door.
I walk up to the door while they talk to them.
Who is this person in this cage?
He's asleep. Do you wish to wake him up?
I will end silence. And then rattle the door to his cage.
He goes, I don't want to see you masturbate anymore, you dirty orc.
I don't believe that'll be a problem, sir.
You see his eyes are shut, and he goes, you don't sound like my orc.
I believe you'd be quite correct in that assumption.
He's gonna open his eyes, and he's gonna be like, and he's dead, and his dick is still out. I see.
It's unbecoming, I know, but if you could tell me exactly how you got yourself into this situation.
I knocked on the door to seek refuge and trade a few goods, as I am a merchant. And I got captured, my horses got slaughtered, and all my goods are gone.
Ah, well, that is truly a shame.
In fact, is that my half plate?
I don't believe so, sir.
Really? Because it has my initials right on it.
If this was your half play, it would be quite confusing, as I've had it for some time.
Really?
Far longer than I've been in this godforsaken place.
Shepley like walks like behind you, and he's just like, "Sir, that looks like your half plate. We have just acquired it. We were prisoners here. However,
You see,
we
my
don't
friend
intend
is
on
a
giving it
terrible
back."
liar. My friend is a terrible liar. He just doesn't. He just lies about it.
Mallorin, you need to stop.
Shepley,
This
I'm
man,
gonna request that you quit talking now.
look, sir, if you want your half plate back, you're not going to get it, but we can get you out of that cage.
He goes, I would say half plate and the equipment I had, and those are probably my book bags, and everything in there is probably mine. But I would say that that's a fair deal for my life.
Agreed. And I like walk over to the orc's corpse and look for a key on it.
It's hanging next to his genitalia.
I just grab that thing and walk over, unlock the cage.
And I'm
He
gonna
just
mystic hand
grabs
the
it.
dick to his hand.
Just grabs it and tugs on it real hard to get it out of his grasp.
All right, you've unlocked the cage. He is free.
And I like wave my hand towards the door, and I'm like, prisoners first.
He's gonna look at you guys and be like, "You guys shouldn't call yourself that anymore."
I believe he was referring to you.
He's like, "I am a businessman of grand standard," and he's gonna knock on the door, and he's gonna be like, "Anyone there?"
Really?
I mean, you could.
Really?
You know,
Look at Zuku, guy. What the fuck are you doing over there? You dirty snake. What is fucking for?
And after a few minutes, he opens the door and he goes, looks like no one's there." There are a few graves and a road. That's what you can see.
Yeah, I take my torch and I just throw it onto these barrels of alcohol. Yeah. I look at the rest of the party like, I'm sure that they can deal with burning alive.
All right. Oh man. There we go. Fire. I'll just put it right there. All right. This man. He asks where you guys are going.
Far from here, sir.
He goes, "I know of a town close by."
Then you most certainly can lead the way.
If you want to go, it's roughly 3 days travel. I don't know if it's where you guys are going. The town's name is Keld.
Killed.
All right. Please retreat.
Is there we got 2 sets of traveler's clothes, right?
Yes.
I assume there's like a cloak on that, right?
Yeah, you can assume that.
Yeah. Well, I just like put the hood like over my face. And is the hood like too big for me? That's kind of what I'm going for.
The whole outfit is too big.
Yeah, so yeah, I just let the cloaked hood like fall over my face so that it's like mostly obscured.
All right. He the traveler you guys are with, who's not given his name. You did ask, he just didn't give it. He goes, "I am going to a place named Keld. Now, if you have everything in my pack, you will have a map of the continent with one of 2 places on there: the Keld or the
yes.
other town I was going to."
And why exactly aren't you heading back to that town that you were heading?
You guys currently have all of the stuff I brought with me. I kind of need to.
Do you know what this meat is? And I pull some meat out of my back.
He's gonna be like, let me take a look at it, and he will roll to find out what it is. He's gonna look at it and be like, that is human flesh, sir.
I throw it on the ground.
Oh, what a waste of long.
He goes, Thursed is the only place on that map. He goes, if you will hand it to me, I'll mark where we're at, and I'll mark where Keld is.
Very well, and I hand him the map.
He will mark it. What do you guys wish to name this place? This place has no name.
It's
What
the
do you-
fuck you place.
It's the burned down place.
It's a trap.
Just name it a trap. Do that. That one.
You can roll insight. All right, and he will show you guys the map. Yep. So with a 20, you do not believe he is lying to you. You definitely have all of his equipment. All right, guys. You guys. I don't know why you didn't save. Oh, there it is. All right. I'm gonna pull your little indicator showing you where you're at.
Here.
Yep.
All right.
Alright, fuck that place. Let's leave.
I agree.
And you have the two areas you can go to. You can pick either one.
Well, let's do this fine gentleman a favor. Lead him to Kale.
He tells you Keld has a total population of 2.
That's
What about
not a town, sir. That's a home.
No. We have we're about to end right now. We went 30 minutes over to end the session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, normally we would end 30 minutes ago, but since you guys were having fun, I was just letting you guys go a little longer.
Is that what those things were?
Yes. Absolutely.
Are
No, not a short rest, a long rest.
you gonna take a rest there, or are you gonna wait to travel a bit and take a rest?
He did say it's a 3 days walk, so like,
Yeah.
come on.
The place is on fire. I
Yeah.
would rather not be next to a burning building. Let's
That's like robbing a bank and just taking lunch just downstairs. No, Song of Rest, you can always do it.
If it's a long rest, we full heal, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I would suggest a long rest. And
So your traveling companion would suggest a short rest, and then maybe traveling half a day and then taking a long rest.
okay, then we'll do that.
Yeah. So what happens is you guys will be let off. If someone wants to type in a recap, so you guys remember everything that happened.
Yeah.
Well, the summary is pretty much Malrin just triggered all the traps and almost died. The end.
Whoa. Alton was just as responsible for traps as I was.
Yeah, but Alton was just killing himself. You almost killed the part.
I didn't take
Every
a single
time.
point of damage, I want to say. Not a single point. What up? I have 34 health. I was fine.
We made it. That's all that matters.
So if you guys want to know what some of the recaps go from some of the guys who normally play with me, this is their cap for like 4 sessions.
I'm not gonna write that much.
The
That's
reason
3 sessions, man. 4
oh,
No.
I have one question. Do we get experience?
you will get experience. You're not going to level up, but I will hand out experience.
All right.
We milestone to level 5, and then after level 5, it's individual. You should understand what looking for traps is and everything at that point.
I think I'll understand after tonight. I think I understand after.
I'm just gonna keep walking into them. I learned nothing. I didn't take any damage. Yeah, I think that was me. But yeah, and I rolled a 5. And don't worry about it.
Yeah, but they write the detailed recap like that because they want to save as much knowledge as possible. Because what I do is I use knowledge from session 1 all the way into session 20.
Wait, are those orcs still with us? Did they?
No, they're dead. They're dead.
Wait, what? They died? When?
Yeah, from the boulder.
From the boulder.
Oh shit!
So Martin rolled a 6 and a 2, and his son rolled an 11 and a 1.
Wait, we looted them, right?
You got guard clothes, and you guys basically had everything they had on them.
Well, they had like a battle axe or something, right?
You took it.
Oh,
you
nice.
get.
Did we
I
spare leather
gave him his long sword back, and then I guess I took it again.
Dude, honestly, can we give the longsword to what's his face? We stole all his other shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys in loot, you can write what loot you have left of. Like, you guys can dispense loot however you want.
Are we ever gonna talk about the fact that Malrin took all the gold? Or...
Oh,
Yeah, can we just have one person? Can we have one person carry all the gold? That way, that's easier.
That's terrible.
I'm pretty sure I have the highest strength.
Yeah,
So-
it's just easier if like one person holds all the loot, and then you can just check back.
That's good when you have a bag of holding, but when we're 4 people that don't know each other, you know.
I mean, yeah, you
I
can.
mean, I could make a charisma check to see if I can persuade you into letting me have it.
You can't really make checks against other players.
Well, I mean, to see how convincing an argument.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to
I
split
mean,
the gold,
you
do
can
it. But
try.
I'm not
up
gonna ask.
for it.
I look at you as like, I'm a cleric, a well-respected member of any community.
I kind of cough.
I didn't
Alright.
say I was an intelligent member of the community. I said a respected.
Alright, so I typed all the loot you guys have into the loot in player knowledge. You guys should edit that to what you have and divvy it up.
Who wants the scale mail?
I only want leather armor. I know there were like 2 or 3.
All right, take it. The half plate, you mean?
No, he has the female leather armor, remember?
No, we found 2 leather armor in the chest.
We
I'll
found
take
we
one of
found
those.
3 total leather armor.
The loot.
Scale mail.
Scale mail.
Yeah, I mean, I vote. It's like I mean, the longbow was probably this guy's. If no one else is gonna use it, I say we just give it to the man.
I mean, it's always good to have a ranged weapon for your spellcasters. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is, you know, he's just a poor guy, got captured by some orcs. You know.
I agree that his station in life has been ill of luck as of late, but that is not our problem. And he did
Yep.
say he would give us his items in compensation for saving his life.
I don't appreciate taking advantage of other people.
It's not taking advantage, it's taking a tithe. I work for the church.
I think once again I just like my thumb and forefinger just like put to my forehead, and I just nod and just keep walking. Fucking evil motherfucking priests.
Could I please get the doll?
All right.
Yeah, you can have the doll.
Thank you.
You won't have to.
Would I know it? Oh, continue.
You'll all be at full health when the
Okay.
next session starts.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna.
So will
you
we
go.
have taken a long rest by the time next session has started?
We'll say you will be waking up from a long rest. That will
Guys.
Okay.
We successfully didn't get fireballed by me. Everybody take a little bit of a happy.
Yeah, I know. I was looking for that 36. I was really looking for it.
I will let you know when you level up. Until then,
All right.
you guys do not need to be keeping track. I think this was a good session 1 for you guys. Even if the other 2 guys don't show up, I feel like you guys have a strong party with your weird makeup.
I mean, I'm the tank currently, which is weird for a cleric, but whatever.
I mean, honestly, I could probably tank. I have so much defensive shit.
Did we have a pally? I'm confused. I don't even know the roles you guys are playing. I know there's a bard and
I'm a sork.
And oh yeah, right.
But I mean,
It goes away after 1 minute either way.
That's-
so.
Yeah.
I'm a sorcerer, but I probably am the tankiest person in the party.
That's
Honestly.
your that's your current bard, sork, cleric, and mystic. We have a paladin, but he might drop. We don't know.
The Murdoch?
But yeah. I'm gonna go talk to him. When he gets home from his date. Yeah, when he gets home from his date, I'm gonna talk to him. But yeah, other than that, yeah. If he joins, you guys have a very solid everything. You definitely have enough damage and utility.
Is there any way I can extract the venom from the snake?
The snake didn't have any venom; it was just biting you.
Oh, then I would just get rid of the snake.
As long as you don't do it in my face, we're cool.
I just want to
Oh, no.
address how this man is obsessed with animal parts and how weird that is.
He's a man of the church, man.
Yeah, he's a man of the church.
There's
What-
nothing wrong with it.
You just carry around bloodied, tattered, fucking skins of things, you know?
You-
By triggering all the fucking traps.
We're just walking into. It's not
He's
like
not
attack-
smart. He has
not-
8 intelligence. He has 8 intelligence. He's not smart.
all right, guys. I'm getting off the call. I'm gonna go lay down with my girl.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think they care.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Okay. All right.
All right, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Do you guys want to start an hour earlier?
I don't know.
I can do that. It doesn't matter what time we start.
Someone said
I
it wouldn't work out for them.
maybe I'll get back to you a week from now.
Yeah, I'll know like Friday, not earlier.
Let me know by Thursday. Otherwise, we're just gonna start at the same time.
We're probably
Okay.
gonna start at the same time then.
Yeah.
Because I know some people have fluctuating schedules, but if we can play earlier, it gives you guys more time. It gives you an extra hour to play.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm out. Peace.
See ya.
That was fun. Lots of traps.